Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Christy. Today we're doing a brief overview of a new challenge that I have created called the Hell Legacy Challenge. Now you may be thinking, what the hell is a Hell Legacy Challenge? Well, we'll get to that. But first, what you'll need to know is this is an unfinished challenge that I am currently working on, and I will need your help. So I will welcome comments down below on this video for your suggestions, or you can find me on Twitter and send them to me that way, or email me, however you want to do it. But let's jump into what I have so far. So first off, Hell Legacy means it is super long. So it can be up to 21 generations. The purpose of this challenge for me is to go through all of the different packs in The Sims 4. Whenever a new pack comes out, I buy it, and then I don't really play around too much with it. I just kind of continue however I was playing. So this is a way for me to go through the different expansion and game packs, but more story driven. So quickly, just an overview. Any mods are fine, but not money cheats unless you're cheating the money down. If you use a mod that includes child support, you want to include it in the challenge, use the lowest percentage available. And if you have more than three trait slots like I do and tons of downloaded traits, these may be used in addition to the required traits for each generation. Throughout the generations, there may be some overlapping of traits and skills, but that's just the limitations of the game. And this challenge may be played on either long or normal lifespan. I'm opting for long. It hasn't been fully play tested, so I don't know how hard the generations are going to be. So you'll just have to read through and see what you like. If you do not have all the expansion and game packs, you may skip that generation or rework that generation to fit your story. You may modify it to be as close to the original rules as possible. Heirs may be male or female, and for most generations, there are no restrictions on marriage and the number of kids. So the first generation is based off of Outdoor Retreat. You come from an affluent family, big house, lots of money, the latest electronic, but you've never been like the rest of your family. Material things aren't important. After becoming a young adult, you want to give it all up and live your dream connected to nature. But will reality live up to your dream? Your sim may live in any world. I'm personally starting off in Brindleton Bay, and their sim starts off living in a tent and over time builds their own cabin. And you can decide how hard or easy you want to make the beginning. You can do a complete rags to riches where they have nothing, or you can just do a tent and basic camping items like a fire pit, the outdoor shower that comes with it. But your sim will only make money through collectibles, gardening, selling anything they have crafted, etc. And the traits for Generation 1 are ambitious, active, and squeamish. If your sim has been successful by the time they become an adult, you can opt to have them get over their squeamish trait and add loves the outdoors. Because your sim comes from an affluent family, they've never really been out in nature. They don't know how to deal with all the bugs and the dirt and the mud. So it might be a little bit of a shock for them. But if they're successful, they might kind of get over it. If they're not, then it's going to be a tough life. The aspiration is outdoor enthusiast and need to max out the herbalism and fishing skills and become level 5 in fitness. And your sim needs to collect or complete one collection. You can choose between fish, insects, or fossils. Also, you must vacation in Granite Falls at least twice. One must be with the heir to the next generation. And during one vacation, your sim must find the hermit house. Optional, you can befriend the hermit and learn the fungal infusion fertilizer remedy. Also optional, but recommended, would be the simple living lot trait, which I'm personally going to do. Also optional is off the grid lot trait. And for Generation 2, for Get to Work, your parent instilled in you the hard work it takes to lead a successful life. You're grateful for life within nature, but your parent would tell stories of their life growing up, and you start to think, what if? And traits for Gen 2 are materialistic, perfectionist, and loner. Aspiration, mansion baron. And by the end of Generation 2, you must own the most expensive TV, computer, stereo, and a hot tub. You may add other things to make it a little bit more challenging. You may choose between the doctor, detective, and scientist careers or running a retail store. And that's what I want to do, is add a little bit of variety to the challenge, because maybe you absolutely hate the detective career and want to try out the doctor, or you've done all of them but run a retail store, and gives you an option to try something new. And if you choose the doctor career, you must volunteer once a week while a young adult. And if you choose the detective career, this one might be my favorite. After reaching the top of your career, you see how lucrative the criminal life can be and switch to the dark side. You join the criminal career. You're catching all these criminals, it looks so easy, and you give it a shot. And I had an idea where you join the criminal career because you think it's so easy, but it's harder than you think, and you get caught, and there's no jail for your active sim to go to. So you can create one, download from gallery, or you just send your sim on vacation. That's like the fine they pay. And I think that'd be kind of a fun little side story. If you choose the scientist, you need to befriend an alien that you met on Sixum. And if you do the retail store, you must own at least 2 stores by the end. Skills you need to max out are baking and logic. You had to live off the land, and sweet treats for a rare delicacy that you now crave. You only have 1 child, which you may use cheats to make sure there are no twins or triplets. Or if your Sims don't live together, you can send the other one with the other parent, or even don't take care of one of the babies and get taken away, something like that. And that child is spoiled. And for Generation 3, Spa Day, your parent gave you a cushy life and you were spoiled beyond belief. Now that you're an adult, you want to maintain all that, but work? No, you're too good to work. Traits are high maintenance, childish, and bro. You need to max out the wellness and video gaming skills. And your aspiration is Chief of Mischief. You never have a full-time job. You either only work part-time at the job you're choosing, do odd jobs, or make money only by yoga and meditation classes or giving manicures and massages. Hope you got a nice inheritance. You must go to the spa once a week, starting from young adult. You can start as a teen if you want. And your sim is an uninvolved parent. That's the nanny's job. You go to the club or throw a party once a week, any type of party. You gotta show off your wealth to everyone in town, or at least make them think you have everything. And for Generation 4, for Get Together, you just want to party and have a good time. Growing up, you got to do pretty much whatever you wanted. It was almost like you didn't exist to your parent. But whatever, life is about having fun. Aspiration of leader of the pack, and traits are insider, goofball, and erratic. Career of style influencer. You need to max out the dance, charisma, and bowling skills. Also complete the postcard collection. And you must have children with at least 2 different Sims. They can be relationships, affairs, or one-night stands, however you want to do it. And you also have to have a club gathering at least once a week and say yes to all invites, unless at work or school or your Sim is already asleep. And the last generation I'm going to go over in this video is Generation 5 for Dine Out. Your parent was erratic and would always disappear at random times to go off with friends and party, and that left you a little paranoid and worried a lot. What if something happened while they were gone? From a young age, you had to take care of yourself, you fixed your torn clothes, and you had to cook your own meals alone. You found comfort in food. Now it's time to turn that into your life. It's the aspiration of a master chef. Your traits are foodie, paranoid, and of course, lactose intolerant. Your career of culinary, and after mastering the culinary career, your Sim needs to buy and run a restaurant. Now, it doesn't have to be successful, you just have to run it. The skills you need to max out are gourmet cooking and knitting. You need to learn and take pictures of all experimental recipes. And when something breaks, must always hire a repair person, as the Sim is too paranoid about being electrocuted or injured. So I have up through Generation 6 completed, and can still add more to the others. if you have any feedback. But then I have a few bits and bobs for the other generations, like I know I want Generation 7 to be a writer, 9, adopt a stray, for Jungle Adventure, meet someone you met in Salvadorada, and one of my favorites right now is for Seasons, have a child with Father Winter who'll be the heir, and get divorced or marry a client. There's a lot we can get to. So I'll definitely need help when it comes to Journey to Batu because I do not own that pack, although I probably will at some point. Alright, so thank you for watching. Let me know your feedback, what your suggestions are in the comments or on Twitter. I have the prologue, a very brief prologue for my series that is out now, so it's only a minute or two long. Go watch that and let me know what you think and if you want to try a challenge like this. It's more of a challenge of can you actually make it to the end? When do you give up? And can your computer or console handle it? But that's all I have today. The link to the Google Doc is down in the comments. I hope you enjoy this upcoming series. And don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe. It makes me happy. So I hope to see you around. Bye!